Hi, welcome back to Lenfant's Cocktails. Today I'm going to show you how to make a Curacao at home. Curacao goes in a lot of cocktails from El Presidentes to margaritas, and it's pretty much a staple of any home bar. There's a lot of options like Cointreau or Grand Marnier and some basic triple sec you'll find at almost any liquor store. But I want to show you today that you don't need to buy that. You can just make it at home with some ingredients that you probably already have. You'll just need about 2 oranges for the recipe that we're making today. You'll need some type of brandy and a higher proof vodka. I'm using 100 proof Smirnoff vodka today. It really doesn't matter the brand. What's really important is that it's 100 proof, because the higher the proof of the alcohol, the more it's going to extract the oils and flavor from the orange peels that we're going to put together. So let's go ahead and start making it now.
We're going to start out with our brandy. We've got our vodka. We've got our oranges. First, we're going to take our peeler and we're just going to peel the oranges. You don't want to get too much pith, but honestly a little bit is just fine. I'm not too picky about it. I think a little bit of extra bitterness is fine. I like bitter drinks. It doesn't make it overly bitter or anything. Once we've got all of our peels, we're just going to throw them all into the jar. Want to get as much of them in there as possible. I like to shake it up a little bit and get them kind of settled more towards the ground. Then we'll start by adding in our vodka. This is the 100 proof vodka. And we're going to do 4 ounces of vodka. Then we'll take our brandy, and I'm again going to do 4 ounces of brandy. So it's going to be a 50-50 mix, half vodka, half brandy. You can see it's all mixing pretty well in there, and that we have enough to cover all our orange peels. For our last ingredient, we're just going to add 4 to 5 cloves. Close up the jar, give it a nice shake. What you're really looking for here when you have everything in is to make sure that the liquid is covering all the peels, because we don't want any peels sticking out.
Now that we've left this alone for about 4 or 5 days in a nice cool dark place, the vodka and brandy have been able to absorb a lot of the oils from the orange peels and really infuse to make a good base for our Curacao. We're ready to make our final mixture and complete our Curacao. So what we're going to do first, we're going to strain all these orange peels out and put this into our final bottle. I did label it with this nice dry Curacao sticker, so I know in my liquor cabinet what it is, and I'm also going to put a date that I made this on so I know when to use it by, because for this I'm only using a 1-to-1 simple syrup, so it's not going to last forever like if I would have used a 2-to-1 rich simple syrup. I prefer it to be a little less sweet, and so that's the recipe that I use. When you're pouring this out, I highly recommend using a strainer. I'm going to use a normal cocktail fine mesh strainer and put that into my funnel so that I'm catching the most stuff, because I don't want any orange peel or clove getting into my final bottle. Now you can see that's about half a bottle full, which is a pretty good measurement, because with that we're going to match it with almost an equal portion of our simple syrup. So let's go ahead and add the simple syrup now. We're going to put our funnel on there again, precariously. Now let's put our simple syrup in. This is one of the more subjective parts of this process. I would recommend using a richer simple syrup if you like it sweeter, but if you don't, the 1-to-1 really works well. Once you've got it in the bottle, go ahead and give it a good shake. Let it mix up a little bit more. And after that's done, I'm going to recommend leaving it to sit in the bottle altogether for another 4 days to a week. You can use it right away, but I think it does taste a little bit better once everything's had more of a chance to come together and mix in a little more thoroughly. So with that, that's our homemade dry Curacao. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. If you have any cocktails you'd like to see made, or any do-it-yourself home cocktail bar related projects like this, or the coffee liqueur video that we made before, let me know. That's all I have for today. Have a great afternoon and enjoy your dry Curacao. Let me know what you think of it.